All right, so in this video, we are going to be editing some of the settings in our Skool community. So go ahead and click on the settings button right here. It'll bring you back to this place. The first section is the dashboard. This is where you will see all of the data and the subscriptions, if you got any, the traffic, all the data for your school. The invite is self-explanatory. It's basically your link, so you can invite people. You could also put people here manually. Now be careful with this one because this one will add them free. So if you're going to charge them, don't do this. Just use your link. Your generals tab, we already did this. You could go ahead and back in here and edit anything at any time. The payouts is very important. You're going to want to get paid, so make sure you click on this gear icon here and set up your banking info so you could get paid. The pricing, this is one that, again, it's all on what type of community you want to build. You want to build a free community to do something like a freemium model, or a something like a $5, $20 a month, one-time pricing. You want to do a premium type of model. It's all up to you. We'll talk about that in another video. Right now, let's just set up something real quick. I'm going to set up ad price here. I always suggest doing monthly and annual. So you could build some MRR community, monthly recurring revenue. I'm going to do something simple, $5. And then for the annual, $47, click on add. Now you can change this at any time by adding some more pricing if you want to split test. It's up to you. If you're doing a pricing model, I suggest at the very beginning, at least for your first 50 to 100 members, you do a free 7-day trial. This will entice them to get in, and you'll build a community a lot faster, okay? And if you're doing a free model, then I would suggest like a questionnaire, and we'll get to that section when we go to the plugins area there, okay? But right now we're going to set it at that. We're going to go here to, actually, this is going to be a free one, so let's go ahead and do that. And that's as simple, that like literally it changes that that fast. Now go to affiliates. Here, this is only for the pro members. So if you are doing, if you have a pro membership, then I would highly suggest 40%. If not, if you have the hobby plan, you won't have this option. But we'll talk about this in another video. Plugins, this is a very important one. The membership question, this is the section where I would highly suggest turning on if you are doing a freemium model, meaning that you are going to have members join for free at the beginning. So turn that on and simply add some questions. I have some swipe files here, some basic ones that you can start with. Question swipe files here. Where or what platform did you learn about our community? You'd be surprised at the answers that people give you and where they learned from. You know, go ahead and click on add and then go to the next one. What do you need help with the most? Add question. You could do this as a multiple choice and so forth. I just like to keep things simple. And then the next one, what email did you use for school? All right, and this is important. This also just filters them out from the serious, the fake ones, and so forth. So they'll add the email address there, and then that's pretty much it. Now the tab section right here, the classroom, you're going to want to leave that on because this is where you're going to be teaching people how to do things. The calendar, unless you're going to do live calls or live events, go ahead and turn that off. Okay. The maps, I would turn this on once you reach 100 members and above. Okay, this just lets people know where they're at. So I always have those two off at the beginning. I do live calls, so I will turn the calendars on, but for this community, it's going to be right there. All right, now we're going to go to the categories, okay? And this is a good section to really put a little bit of thought on, not that much, but I also got some swipe files on what to do here. I'll show you where that's at in a sec here, but let's go ahead and go to the school templates. These are some of the ones that you can start with. I generally just start with the top ones here, the top 3 to 4. So it's very simple. I'll go ahead and edit this one right here and then just go ahead and put it there, okay? Leave everything as is, default for members only. Go to the next one, questions. And I'll show you in a bit how to use this section here. Boom, we're going to do another one. I'm going to go a little bit faster here to get this, if not, we'll be here forever. Go there, add, and then the next one, I like to do announcements. And then that's pretty much it. And you can change this at any time you want. Put a different emoji if you like to use different ones, or delete them, your own wording. And then you could also change these up and move them up. Just simply move them up, move them down, edit it, to change it or delete it. Okay. And that's pretty much it there. The rules, again, you could add new ones, change it, edit them, delete them. I typically keep it as is. It's pretty self-explanatory. Be positive, no self-promoting, and make an effort. The discovery section, this will take at least a week or two to populate. And it's just basically a ranking system in the school community, in the school platform. Your metrics, it will, again, some more data. And then the billing, it's pretty self-explanatory there. And that's pretty much it for this section. Let me show you some of the categories where you will see that at. So let's go ahead and click on the community section. And right up here, this is where you will see the categories. You got the general for general discussion, chats, and all that stuff. Any questions your members might have. An introduction, so they could go ahead and introduce themselves. This builds engagement. And then announcements for your announcements on what's coming up next and the going-ons. And those are just categories when people post, and yourselves, you could go in here and just choose the category that it best represents that particular post. Okay, so that's pretty much it here for this. I'll see you in the next video.